I was ready to break up with my girlfriend because her always refusing to cuddle with me made me insecure. But I just found out the real reason she never cuddles me. We've been dating 3 months. Francesca's amazing. Brings me coffee every morning at 7:15 before her nursing shift. Remembers my mom's birthday when I forget. Texts me goodnight without fail even when she works doubles. But every time I try to pull her close on the couch, she'll stay for maybe 30 seconds before finding a reason to move. Her phone, the bathroom, needing water. I'm a mechanic and I work on cars all day. I started obsessing over my hygiene. Showered twice daily. Changed deodorants 4 times. Bought $60 cologne. Nothing changed. 2 weeks ago, we were watching a movie at her place. I tried to put my arm around her. She physically flinched and said she needed to fold laundry. At 11 p.m., I sat there alone watching the credits roll. Last Tuesday was my 27th birthday. All I asked for was one cuddle session. Just one. She got emotional and said it would make her really uncomfortable. I dropped it because seeing her cry made me feel like garbage. Then I planned Hawaii. She'd been talking about Maui sunsets since our second date, showing me Instagram photos, saying, someday. I saved $847 from side jobs, oil changes on weekends, helping my buddy's moving company. Booked the cheapest hotel I could find that wasn't sketchy. When we landed Friday night, she was glowing. Took 50 photos at the airport, held my hand through security. Everything felt perfect until we got to the room. 2 queen beds. She immediately put her suitcase on the one by the window. I'm sleeping here, she said casually, like it was obvious. You good with that bed? I just nodded. What was I supposed to say? That night I laid there listening to her breathing 8 feet away. We'd never slept in the same room before since we lived separately, and this was my chance. Instead, I was staring at ceiling tiles in paradise. Saturday we did everything. Snorkeling, that tourist luau, walked on black sand beaches. She held my hand for maybe 3 minutes total. Every time I'd grab it, she'd hold on briefly, then let go to point at something or check her phone. On the plane home Sunday, I texted my buddy Marcus. I think I gotta end this, he wrote back. Over cuddling? Bro, that's dramatic. But it wasn't just cuddling. It was feeling like she was constantly 1 foot out the door, like I was dating someone who couldn't fully be present with me. Yesterday, I asked her to come to my apartment after work. We need to talk, I said. She showed up at 6:30, still in her scrubs. The second she saw my face, she started crying. Please don't do this. I'd rehearsed a speech, told myself I'd be mature and kind. Instead, I just blurted, I can't keep dating someone who won't touch me. I'm a touchy person and this feels like torture. She was shaking, full body trembling. Can I show you something? She pulled off her cardigan. Feel my hands right now. I grabbed them, completely dry and normal. Now watch. She gripped my hand tight and held it. I could feel her pulse racing. After about 45 seconds, I felt moisture. After 90 seconds, my palm was legitimately wet. When she let go at the 2-minute mark, my hand looked like I'd stuck it under a faucet. I have hyperhidrosis, she whispered. It's a sweating disorder. When I get warm or nervous or close to someone, I sweat through everything. Shirts, sheets, everything. She sat on my couch staring at her hands. My ex-boyfriend in college, the only other person I dated, he cuddled with me once. After 20 minutes, the entire front of his shirt was soaked. He pulled away and said, that's disgusting, and I never heard from him again. Blocked me on everything. My stomach dropped. Francesca, in Hawaii, I wanted to sleep next to you so badly, she continued. But I knew I'd sweat through the sheets and you'd be grossed out and our whole trip would be ruined. I was protecting myself. I didn't think. I just pulled her onto the couch next to me. Sweat on me right now. She laughed nervously. You're going to regret this. Try me. We laid there. After 5 minutes, I felt dampness on my shoulder. After 10, my entire shirt sleeve was wet. After 20 minutes, there was a visible wet outline of her body on my couch cushion. My shirt was drenched like I'd been caught in rain. She kept whispering, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I kissed her forehead and said, now I never have to shower. She burst out laughing. That full, genuine laugh I'd been missing. That's the dumbest thing you've ever said. Second dumbest, I said. Almost breaking up with you was first. We stayed like that for another hour. My couch is probably permanently stained. I don't care.